It's Boots, Bats and Balls, 10 till 12 Saturdays on Six Towns Radio.
Mark, Stoke's home record against Arsenal is good, but your home record as a manager against Arsenal is even better. It's something like 1/2/3, I think, of your home games against Arsenal. At Blackburn or QPR or wherever you've been. What is it about an Arsenal side that seems to be so vulnerable away from home against a Mark Hughes side?
Not too sure. I think I've had different teams and different styles of teams and different players, obviously. Gone up against Arsenal teams of varying degrees of ability and capacity, but always seem to do well. I think you have to get big performances from your big players when you go up against teams like Arsenal. Almost every one of your players needs to perform to a good level. You can't carry anybody when you play an elite team, and Arsenal certainly are one of those. So I'd like to think we've always given good respect to Arsenal in terms of their ability and understood, well, at times you need to stop them doing what they want to do, but that goes for most teams. So you have a game plan to try and restrict what they're good at, and if you do that well, then your ability and your game plan comes to the fore, and you can take games away from them. But as always, you have to play well. If you play well, you've got a chance. It's fair to say we've changed our targets in terms of what we think we can achieve this year. Not necessarily saying we're going for Champions League at all, but you never know. I spoke to Shaq today. He's happier than obviously the last few days. Disappointed to miss out midweek because it wasn't as if he really did anything explosive in training, because we were always mindful of that leading into games, but he just felt a little bit discomfort, and then obviously scanned it and there was a little bit of damage there. So he's not going to be available this weekend, unfortunately. He's going to miss out. We'd like to think he's got a chance for Leicester, but we won't put too many demands on that. If he's not right and he needs a couple more days, then we'll wait. Jeff, still in a little bit of pain. I may well have explained the injury. He's got a little issue just above the ankle with the ligaments, and at the moment it's very painful, so that's stopping him training and obviously playing. We're hopeful that if he does miss out this weekend, then hopefully early in the week he'll be back training and he'll be able to manage the pain, and he'll be okay.
It's been a very quiet transfer window. Struggling to think of a name to throw actually himself. But I saw a guy play this week who seems like he could put the ball in the net, and he seems very popular with Stoke fans. Have you thought about putting an offer for Ryan Bennett?
I take your point. Well, like I said, we don't mention players by name, but we're actively working the market. We'll see what's out there. We don't need squad players. We don't need players to make them numbers up to obviously enhance the squad. We're more looking at players that can make a big difference to us. If they're the right players and what we need in January, and we can get them in, as I said, they need to be good players, but let's wait and see. There's plenty of time yet. Hold up.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, see you later.